Thank you.
Da'Vine, thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Yes, we went to the same high school.
Same high school.
But we were from, Central Pennsylvania, and you did this movie. You have to do a Boston accent in this movie.
Yeah.
Was that hard to? I'm someone who's terrible at accents.
Really?
Awful. I don't know if you heard the Trump one.
You just got
really
the
bad.
award.
Yeah. But was it hard to get into the Boston accent? Was it hard to get out of the Boston accent?
It helped because we were filming in Boston, so that helped. But it was hard because the accent that I'm doing is like a 70s Boston African-American dialect. So I'm not sounding like Mark Wahlberg. You know what I mean? So everybody's walking around like Wahlbergs and they're like, oh, what? And I'm like, it's different. It's different. So sometimes it would throw me a little bit. And so I just would have like certain key words that would help me get back into it.
Yeah. Can you share any of your key?
No, I used to, before they said action, I would be like, oh, Mr. Hannum, and just say his name, and that would like kind of settle me back into it.
Is there anything you specifically watched or listened to get into that like particular
Donna
dialect?
Summer is from Boston, and so I would watch a lot of her interviews and stuff like that because it was more to the time period.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of YouTube clips and stuff like that, and that kind of helped me constantly have that in my head.
And that's great. You got to listen to Donna Summers instead of someone
it could
like.
be worse.
Yeah, right. You could be listening to like Mark Wahlberg. And you've done so many incredible things. You've gotten to work with so many incredible people.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie Murphy, Paul Giamatti, Steve Martin. Are there any other people that you're like really wanting to work with?
I really want to work with Bradley Cooper. I saw the trailer the other night of Maestro, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
The way that he just I like people that just want to dive fully in. He resembles him in an interesting way, and I think that's both with the magic of, you know, movies, but also his commitment to the role. That it's just, I was like, oh, he's dedicated. So that was exciting for me, that I was like, I would love to work with him.
Yeah, that's it. I imagine you want to work with like other people that top of their game. And
yeah,
I saw Bradley Cooper in New York recently, and it took me everything not to be like, hi.
Yeah, exactly. he's a handsome one.
Yeah. And what about other roles? Anything that you've done a mix of serious comedy.
Yeah.
Like, is there...
I think I want to start getting into biopics. I think that would be really fun. And that I started off with singing, so I think that could be a really nice way to merge the two. But yeah, I think biopics and start playing some real women.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Get this lady some real women. Yeah. And your character Mary in this, she's a cook. Are you good at cooking?
I am good at cooking.
Okay.
I love cooking, and that was kind of like not a deal breaker, but that was something that I said to the director, Alexander Payne. I was like, if I do this, I really need real food. And so he was really cool about it. He was like, okay, what is the Christmas menu? And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I cook in real life, in real time. I cook soup, oatmeal, a roasted chicken, and egg, like a breakfast, because I'm hungover.
That sounds great. I want to be in this movie to eat that.
Hey, you're gonna get yummy food.
I like to think I can cook, but I just don't. I don't do it because I don't like to clean up. And
no,
I
you gotta get somebody to clean up for you.
I know. I need to make people to clean up for me.
Absolutely.
You know?
So that's the thing. You just invite people. I'm like, oh my God, I want to cook for you. Clean up.
That's a great. Yeah. I gotta meet better friends.
Yes.
And so you had to pick up smoking for this role. Did you have a hard time?
I love how you said it. You had to pick up smoking.
You had to pick up.
You had to get yourself an addiction.
You had the joy of an addiction for this role.
Yeah.
Was it? Did you get addicted? Did you have to quit?
No. I was really nervous about it. I was like, ooh, I feel like I might have that addiction gene. What's gonna go happen? And so they gave me, before we started shooting, the director sent over 2 big boxes of like natural fake ones, and it just wasn't working for me. And like because it was fake and it looked fake while doing it. And so I started using American Spirits because they have like, you know, there's different like, I call it gradients of addiction.
Right.
That nicotine gets like stronger and stronger. So I had like the blue pack, which I think is like the lighter of them. And then like of how I wanted to hold it because she's an avid smoker.
Right.
And so they were just, I get it. They were like, the cigarette's gonna tell on you. Like if you don't know what you're doing, they can tell by how you're holding. They're like, she's lying. She never smoked a day in her life. Yeah. So puff, puff, I was going.
I mean, good for you.
Thank you.
That is commitment.
Thank you.
That is
I
commitment.
jumped in there and I smoked my life away.
Good, good. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on this show. It's so good to see you. I'm so happy to see all your success, and I hope it keeps going. And give this lady, real lady, this clap.
Thank you. Thank you.